close-up session. I hope you will like it, what I'm going to perform now. I'd like to start with a very old trick. 3 cups. This trick exists at least 2,000 years. Not the cups, they are rather new, of course. Now I can show you something more. And for that little bit more, I need my bag of tricks. And in this bag, I have a couple of balls. And I think that is very practical to carry them along. Because if you have to borrow them, I think that is very disastrous, you know. Because they could give you all kinds of sizes of balls. Now, since I produced them, I have to disappear them also. Now, to disappear them, I take this ball and I put them into this hand, and with the wand I disappeared. Not like this or like that. You can do it, but really this. I have 2 more balls. So you will see it once more again. Now, this one I take also the same way, not this way or that way. You can do it also, really. Last one, all right? The last one, and this goes exactly the same way in here. You want to see it once more? Yes. Yeah. Well, I think this is easy, don't you think so? Because it's very hard to look right through the hands, isn't it? But now, the last one, it should be very unhappy if it won't return here, and there the next one, and here the third one. I could go home also, don't you think so? Now at least I can show you something more with it. And the next one goes like this. Watch, I have to carry another ball out of here. So we can continue now. Look, I'll take this ball again, and I'm going to leave it here. Well, I think you can do it also. I think no problems. So I do the same with this, and I leave that here. Would you mind to watch this cup? Right? I push it. I bring it back to his place so you can see and watch it, okay? And the last one, this one, maybe you want to keep an eye on that. Now watch. I'll leave it here the same way, okay? Now, which of these 3 cups you like to point out, please?
This one.
Well, that's the hardest. You knew that. I'll try to do my best. Watch it. I bring this wand underneath this cup and I pull out the ball. Now the ball is here. Can you see it?
Yeah.
You see more than I can. But never mind. Never mind. It is here. So I take it off and I drop it in this cup like that. 2 balls. Well, therefore I'm a magician, don't you think so? But the hardest part is coming now, to bring this ball back into this cup, remember? Oh, you don't like it? No? Oh, you want to see the ball here? Well, I didn't count on that. But because you asked me, I'll show you. Watch. 2 balls, okay? And here the ball is gone. I do it again. Maybe it's too quickly done. I do it again. Once more again. Now, you remember that I had here, what did I have here? 1 ball. Have a look. All right? Now, I'll take this ball and put it a little bit farther back into the pocket, just like this. But when I want it to return there, you know what I do? I'll whistle. And they're coming 2 balls. Oh. You see this? I repeat it once more again, much slower. I think this is very hard. I think it works too quickly. Don't you think so? Slowly, very slowly. 1, into the pocket. Well, I think that's easy. You can do it also, as long as you've got a pocket. Now, this one I'm leaving here, so you can do it also, as long as you've got a cup and a ball. And the last one goes also nicely into the pocket. Now, everybody knows how many balls I got here. Do you? How many? 1, I think you're right. Oh, no, blimey, that's... You know, I'll try to explain how it was really done, okay? Now, suppose I take this ball, and I take the ball in here. Now, which hand you watch?
What's that?
That hand. Yeah. That is normal. Otherwise, I can't say, now, from here I got the ball. I can't tell you that way, you see. Now you know what happens. I have no chance, so I leave the ball visible here. Visible back to the pocket. But when I want it to return from here, there, what shall I do? Oh, you know, I'll whistle. Have you seen the ball? I do it once more again. This time with 3, okay? All 3 back to the pocket. But when I want them returned, well, 3 is a crowd. You know that. I need the 1. And I'm touching it like that. It's coming, oh, blind. I should know that, you know. When I forget to whistle, the balls look this way. You know, if my cups were transparent, then you could see right through the cup. Don't you think so? Mm-hmm. Now, it's a pity I lost my cup, which was transparent. But we might imitate that. And so if you don't mind, I'll take them away, and I'll imitate a cup which is transparent, all right? Now, when I have a cup which is transparent, you can see the cup here. And you can see right through the cup, and you see 2 balls. Well, that is not a miracle because I put them there. Now, any move from my side, you will see, because the cup don't cover the move. Now, if I try just to cover it up, for instance, like this, take the ball in here and there, well, you would say, I'll see it, don't you? Now, how to do magic? Therefore, you must be a magician, don't you think so? So, when I whistle like that and throw, the ball comes out there. Well, then you would say it's a good trick. Now, what happens before? Before, you might remember, when I stole a ball out of the cup, you couldn't see it because the cup was not transparent. Now you see, I take the ball, I put it in here, and when I disappear, you still keep an eye on the other ball. Now, what happens when I say this? The ball is gone. So I take this one, and that is very advantage, and I break it. And I have 2 balls again, all right? But there is one problem. Usually it is magician's choice. So otherwise you can't perform. Won't you agree with me? Now this time I would like to have a change. So may I ask you to sit beside me, please? Would you come up, please? Thank you very much indeed. Now, this time I would ask the lady to pick a choice. This is an absolutely free choice, don't you think so? Now, which of these 2 balls would you like to choose, please, ma'am?
Yes.
That one. Mm-hmm. May I leave this ball then on the right palm of your hand? Thank you very much indeed. Now, watch. I promise you, nothing happens. Everything goes exactly as before. We do the trick together for the first time, all right?
Yes.
Good. Now, I promise you, you get your hand back also.
Good.
Good. Now, exactly the same. Watch it. Exactly the same. This goes in here, and you hold that one. Thank you. Now, here I cannot touch the ball anymore, except for mine, of course. So I can do everything with this and like. Do something, what happens when you show? Oh, that is a very great surprise. I think you performed too, I guess. Now, if you don't mind, would you mind to point out once more? That one. All right, we do it again, okay? For a change, I push this one inside of my fist, and I push it deep in like that. And this one I put, or maybe you like it this time on the table surface. All right, like that? Good. Watch it. When I press it down like this, and I whistle, there comes the second ball. Of course, you will imagine that here is nothing at all. That's a mistake. I think I have to do something else now.
Mr. Phoa, I should like to ask you a question.